Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Interesting development today. Again, we continue to be in the range. Bitcoin did not manage a sustained breakout. While we did get a new high, and while it is technically possible to count this now as wave 5 of 1 complete, this last wave up was absolutely dissatisfying, and I also don't have a clear 5-wave move as subwaves to count. Okay, so while I could count that as A wave, B wave, and C wave within wave 5, there are a few issues. So obviously we were waiting for another wave 5. You could say maybe we got it, but it fell short of the 32k target. Okay, I didn't say it needs to get to 32, maybe 31.8, and it did get all the way to 31,530, but it's just dissatisfying. It's not a clear 5-wave structure, so I cannot really rely on this. However, we could say, okay, possibly it ended the wave 1, and based on that we could now come down in the wave 2. However, until proven, because we fell short of upside targets, let's rewind until yesterday, and basically nothing changed, right? So we say we're still in the range. I would say there's a good chance it's going to reset this wave 4 now, and we still look if we can get another high in wave 5. I know it's crazy, but that's exactly what I said yesterday in the video. I also posted on Discord and Telegram that this, it is just a boring range, and we could be a little while in this range actually. And it seems like after the failed breakout of today that we will spend a bit more time in this range. Yeah, I don't know if there's a bit of a liquidity problem here or anything, but it can't push higher. Got rejected again. So we can still look at this as a possible wave 4 in the making. And for example, what could be the case is that we could count this as a W, X, Y structure. It's just one way of counting this. So just want to explain to you that we could still be in the wave 4. And only if we break below that 50% retracement level that we still stick to. If we break below that 28,550, only then I would assume we are in a wave 2. Until then, I think we are still in the wave 4, and it's trying to reset the wave 4 a little lower. But if it breaks below 28,550, then we're likely in the wave 2. And then we completed with today's high, either the wave 1, yeah, I would need to look at that then. Either this is the wave 1 top, or it was here, and we had an A wave down, a B wave up, and we now come down in a C wave. There are just numerous ways of how this can be counted. So I try to avoid here any sort of micro counting, just to give you some ideas, how this could be labeled. We can do that, but I don't want to. I want to keep options open, because as long as these support levels are holding, we are either in a wave 4 still above 28,550 and can still get one more high, or we are already coming down in the wave 2, and support here that needs to hold is 26,190. So explained to you that we could be in this range for a little while. So gridding was something I explained yesterday would be an option here. Buying the dips, selling into resistance if you're up to that. Obviously not everybody's a range trader. But if we really are coming down in a wave 2, it could be a while until we get out of this range, because remember, we would need to come down then or build this all up again. So it can take a while, and if we're still in the wave 4, then yeah, it should get finished at some point, but then we also need to get the wave 5 done and then come back in the wave 2 and then take off. So overall scenario still bullish, nothing changed really. If you zoom out, you can see we're still in the same price range. Support goes down to 28,550. We still assume a larger wave 2 finished on the 15th of June, so the count is just playing out, but it's just up and down, up and down. We indicating we are still in the correction, yeah. So either wave 4 or wave 2. Few ideas how this could play out, yeah, from a wave count point of view. So as I said, idea, if we're in the wave 2 already, then it might be that this was an A wave down in 3 waves, a high B wave, which can be justified if we have a 3-wave move in A, and then we're coming down in wave C and could hit this support area, or we are still in the wave 4. Then yeah, in similar ways, honestly, this could be an A wave, B wave, just a shorter wave C, A, B, C, or even WXY. So again, instead of trying to understand the micro count in a correction, which changes all the time anyway, as you know, it's best to understand what are the relevant pivot points and against which levels we can focus on higher. The way it's going now would rather suggest that we come down back now into the yellow support area. Yeah. And then we have micro support here at the previous swing low of the 30th of June. That's at 29,430. But beware how quickly things can turn around, in corrections. So when the market hasn't made up its mind yet fully, at least not on the lower time frame, then you can do a few things. You can try to trade the range if you like to trade ranges, or you can just zoom out and trade the larger time frame, which is definitely clearer. Okay, so it's pretty clear actually, this chart. It's not an unclear chart. Here, yeah, the mess is of course rather unclear because the market itself hasn't made up its mind yet. So we just wait for this consolidation to finish, to build a structure for further upside. And that could mean coming down first in the wave 2 before we go up. All right, that's my update about Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.